Hey guys, Joe Burnich here with Big West Marketing. And what I wanted to do is continue my little series I have where I'm taking little sections of my book, The Service Business Money Machine, and making a video out of it for you guys. Just free of charge. I'm throwing it out there on YouTube. If you like it, great. If you don't, then that's okay too. But anyway, so simple little things that you can do to tweak your website to help with conversions and help people get around your website easier, stuff like that. And today we're talking about, in Chapter 2, talking about navigation menus and pages. And I'm going to show you how to get a free copy of this book too, if you want it. And so that's what we're going to talk about in this video, so let's get started. All right, so what I talk about in this chapter is first of all, it's called the navigation menu, or it's called the navigation bar, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it tabs. It just depends. But let's look here at just my website as an example so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm talking about right here. See where it says Home, About Us, Web Design Packages, the book, the Academy, Easy 5-Star. All this stuff is part of the navigation, okay, or the navigation menu, whatever you want to call it. This is where basically you're going to allow people to get around your website, all right? Now, in another video, I talked about specific pages or the most essential pages you need, so I'm not going to get into pages in this video. I just want to talk about this navigation bar because sometimes there's confusion over how that should look. A lot of people are like, well, I want it along the left-hand side of my website, down like a sidebar, or the right-hand side like on a sidebar. So that's an option. So if we go to over to my blog here, you'll see that I have a sidebar here, not right there, you see. But I don't put the navigation menu here, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay. The reason that I don't put the navigation menu along the side, the reason I put it at the very top, is because I want that to be at the very top of every single page when people are searching around. So some of my pages have sidebars, some of them don't, depending on what I'm talking about. But people, and now the biggest part of this is that you need to understand is the reason you want to have it at the top is because since the internet started creating websites, since people started putting websites on the internet a long time ago, 20 years ago, whatever, they started out with these top navigation menus. And then over the years, different web designers got really clever and they made all kinds of stuff where they're like shooting diagonal across the screen or they're mixed into graphics, which all that's fine. Do anything else you want. Make it as fancy as you want, but don't replace this top navigation bar. You want this navigation bar at the very top of every website because people have been trained since the internet came out to look for navigation at the top here, the top of every page. So don't try to be too tricky. Even if you see some big company that you think has got it nailed and it's just really cool and they're doing something crazy and cool and this and that, don't do that. You're a small business owner. You want to make things easy and quick. You're not trying to just impress the socks off people. You're trying to get them to call your business, okay? So make things as easy as possible. If you've ever heard me talk in the past, we want to make things as easy and brain dead simple as possible. That's why I talk about putting the phone number at the top. That's why I'm talking about making it really obvious and easy to let people know what you do, for example. Just find out what they want quick and easy so they can make a decision, okay? If you can do that for people, then you're going to be way ahead of your competition. And also, let's look at the cell phone version of this. So if I shrink this down to cell phone size, you'll see if somebody's on an iPhone, it's going to look something similar to this. I've always talked about this magical call button, which is just huge for conversions. Most people don't realize it, but huge for conversions. We got that. But you'll see what happens to the menu now. The navigation bar or the menu, it's actually turned into a drop down because on a cell phone, which 70% of people are looking at, is it going to be a little bit different story.